Welcome to Perception Vibes, where the vibe is to only be perceived by the music. There's already enough shade within the shade room, so we will not be discussing news, politics, gossip, anything of that nature which is to be debated, if it is outside of the music or creation of music. My name is Breez, and this is my co-host, Shake B.
And today, we about to give Jazmine her damn flowers. But before we get into that, I want all the smoke. Who the hell had a discussion about making custom shirts? Because somebody over here done made them a custom shirt, and I ain't got no damn custom shirt.
Okay, so
I want beef. I got beef.
now that I've been blindsided, no, you know, I wanted to have the vibes going. I wanted to have my Frank Ocean vibes with me as I get in on the folks that sleep on Jazmine real quick, you know?
Okay.
No. But we do have to give a shout out to Jam one time for the one time.
Yeah, my baby girl.
I'll rep a state champ shirt before a custom shirt.
Okay, bet. Okay.
Facts.
Okay. We got a state champion in our house.
Yes.
My baby girl and her varsity team went to the state championship yesterday, and they came out with the win. So I am very proud, and
Straight
proud
facts.
of all my babies that's on the team as well. Shout out to Marietta. Good job, Lady Blue Devils.
Yes. So, it's season 3. It's the first episode of season 3.
Yeah.
Technically, episode 11 for us.
Yes.
Peep the 111.
Oh, bet.
Peep the 111. So this is going to be a very necessary episode. Even when we started Perception Vibes or set out to start Perception Vibes, it was in the lineup already to give Jazmine her damn flowers.
Yes, it
So,
was already there.
Man, like, to start off the top of the year with, this is not an EP though. This is a project.
No, she said it was a, I want to say she said it was a conceptual.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the word that she said. I'm not sure. I can't recall right now.
Well, Happy New Year's R&B, because Jazmine, you did that. You did.
Yeah. Okay, so I was a little nervous when Lost Ones was the first single. I didn't know what direction she was going to go. Mm-hmm. But then when she followed up with Girl, I done went blank.
I think it was the one with her.
Was that the second one? I thought
Pick up your feelings.
Yes.
Pick up your feelings. Pick up your feelings. Because, no, I didn't hear Lost Ones first. I heard Pick Up Your Feelings first.
Oh, I heard Lost Ones first.
And remember, I text you, like, why didn't you tell me about Pick Up Your Feelings?
Yeah.
Like, when the Spotify recap come out next year, I can guarantee you that Pick Up Your Feelings is going to be on my list.
Yeah, definitely. That is very. I'm just upset that. What was it? Yesterday, I seen that was her first number one to make the R&B charts.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, why did it take for this particular song? What about this song was any different than anything else that she's came out with previously?
And why did it take so long to recognize her for her range, you know?
Right, because now we have the Jazmine Sullivan challenges where everybody trying to hit that run, and some of y'all need to stop.
We can go ahead and exit that out. Let that one go.
No.
Let that one go. But yeah, it's just like, why is it that this conceptual piece was the one to take her to the getting her recognition the way that she is? Because, like, I've been seeing her on interviews like back-to-back performances, and not to say that she hasn't performed before,
right?
But it's like now everybody is just like, no, we want Jazmine to appear here,
right? Because I done seen her on Joe Budden's, The Breakfast Club, and a few others. She done had the HBO special, and she had the Little Tiny Desk, and it's like this should have been going on for her. Her vocals alone of being one of the top vocalists out, especially in this current day where the vocalists aren't really out here attacking the music like they can be.
Yeah.
And I also feel that sometimes some of the vocalists, it's harder for them because they're so in tune with the art of being a vocalist, that their music gets lost sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm a little upset that it had to come to her having to be to bring out all of her sexuality in order for her to get this point across that I am the shit when it comes to this singing.
Yeah. And it's like, why does that have to be the topic of the conversation for you to say you'll give me a listen? You're gonna take the moment to be like, you know what you talking about? Like, why does things have to be sexualized in order for you to give it your time of day?
Right, because for the majority of her beginning stages of her career, it was about heartbreak. And then it gradually went into another direction. I'm sorry, but I really feel like reality TV show was her best album.
You can still play it from front to back.
Exactly. I was playing it last night, and it was like, that was a really good album. You really could play that from beginning to end and let it roll. And it's like, why did that album get missed? Why did that album get missed? Why was it able to reach the masses the way that it has been at the top of this year? Like, what was so different from what she's been doing? Because if you listen to reality show, when you got Hood Love, that you can flip that over into what is it? What's the song with Anderson .Paak?
Oh, Price Tag.
Yeah, you can correlate the two, or Price Tag and Hood Love, like those relationship things. Like, you could listen to that album, and they pretty much could go together. The only difference is she talking about sex, and why did it have to go there?
Yeah, and it's like, that's why I kind of have this love-hate relationship with Heaux Tales, because I love it, still play it.
Love it.
Daily basis. Even the skits, and you know I'm not a fan of skits. I even play the skits because they bring the piece together.
Exactly.
So, but the reason why I want to say I hate it is because, to our point that we just said, you know, why... And you know what it is? I think it's because it brought up a conversation. That's why she's receiving so much attention to it, because she brought up a conversation that people are not trying to have. And if you want to be honest, it's not that people aren't trying to have, men are not trying to have this conversation.
Oh my God, I'm over them. I'm over them. I'm over all of the bullshit that women have to go through. I don't give a damn what your preference is, how you maneuver through your life, but it is something about these men nowadays where y'all really feel like y'all are the only ones that's supposed to be out here living their best life. You're not. And now we're getting to the point where we don't give a damn what y'all say anymore. You can call me a hoe all you want to, but I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it how I'm going to do it, and you just going to get over it. Either you're going to be on the team or you're not. And that's where majority of them get mad, is because we don't care no more.
Yeah, like, why should we? You know, y'all having the conversations on a daily basis. Y'all saying the same shit that she's saying on a daily basis. So now when women stepping up and saying, hey, I can talk my shit too, because little do you know what you doing, I'm doing right back to you. But it's like, even if that wasn't her point, it was to give, like, if you listen to the interview she's done about Heaux Tales, these aren't situations that she's necessarily encountered or experiences that she's encountered. Mm-hmm. But to be able to be a voice for other women, to provide her platform for other women to speak up and say, hey.
And I think that's another thing within music that people have lost, or the fans haven't really been paying attention to, is that an artist doesn't necessarily have to be always talking about what's going on in their life. I feel like a true creator is an observant person and can see what's going on in their surroundings to be able to say, I can write a song about that.
And I can shed light on it.
Right.
I can shed my light on it.
And that's pretty much what she did with it, with the whole thing, from the skits, everything. It was all about what women in this day and age, what it is that they're going through, how they feel about things. Like, I've never personally been on the bodies type. Like, I've never gotten myself that drunk before, but I've seen some people get that drunk before, and it's like, girl, what the hell was you doing?
It's definitely something you can relate to in each song.
Exactly.
In each part of the album, you can relate to.
And the fact that you have somebody that can sing the way that she sings and be able to still bring it down to a level that everybody can understand, and then work with certain producers to give her that sound that she wants, that fits, that still gives you Jazmine's sound, but also fits in the realm of what is going on, is pretty much everything that I've been saying since we started Perception Vibes. Is where does it all fit in? How do you find the balance? And that right there is exactly what I was talking about, finding the balance between what I want to hear and what's out now. Yeah. So it's like, the women is still whooping y'all ass, man. Like, y'all gotta come up with something.
I'm telling you, it's just like women in R&B, because I won't tap on, any other genre, but women in R&B is just, they provide the vibe. Mm-hmm. They provide the vibe, and I just really think that, like, men in R&B, y'all still searching for what? Like, what? It's like you're either searching or you're reaching too far. And it's just like, turn it off. Mm-hmm. Just turn it off. Mm-hmm. I'll stay over here until you get your shit together.
How did you feel about the HBO special?
I love the HBO special.
HBO or Tiny Desk?
HBO. And the reason why I chose HBO over the Tiny Desk is because for Tiny Desk, it was a lot going on.
You think so?
It was a lot going on for me. Like, I wanted more Jazmine. Mm. I wanted more Jazmine. Like, I know that a lot of the Tiny Desk they have where it's like a even balance. You got your background singers, you got the instrumental part of it, the band. That's what I meant to say. The band, and it's like it's a good balance between all the aspects of the show. Mm-hmm. But like, it was just everywhere for me, and that's just my perception. HBO, I got to be more. It was more intimate for me. It was a much better intimate experience for me. I was able to.
You pretty much got an intimate concert. Because she started off with the old classic ones, mm-hmm. and then she moved into the Heaux Tales.
Yeah. So HBO for me. I want to know, like, the feel behind her doing the retro looks for her recent performances. You
want to know my thought process of it? Mm-hmm. Because it's like, it looks like what, the 60s?
Yeah, like she got the hair flip.
Yeah, the 60s, 70s vibes. I feel like it was subliminal of how men were treating women back in those times, and then here I am in 2021 talking about what my sexuality is, what I allow myself to put up with, and I'm okay with it.
Now that's deep.
I'm okay with it.
I like that. If that's what it is, okay.
That's just my creative mind thinking, like, why would you do that? Why would you took it all the way back? Like, think about where women were back then, and where we are right now. And it's like, yeah, I can go back here, but that don't mean my mentality has to go back there. I'm not gonna let you manipulate me like how y'all did back then. I'm taking my stance now, and y'all just gonna have to get over it.
Gotta stop getting that's my look.
That yes.
Shout out to Heaux Tales, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Heaux Tales. And when I first seen, because anytime a new project is released, I never look at the track list.
Right.
Never look at the track list, and that's only because I love to be surprised. I love to be surprised. I love to see like, if I tune in, who's going to be featured, and if they are featured, what vibe is going to come in. So, I'm pro Ari Lennox any time of the day.
Yeah.
So when I see Ari Lennox, I'm like,
yeah.
Boy.
But I'm glad that they came with what they came with on that one.
It stayed true to the person that was featured. But it also brought Jazmine out of
her comfort zone.
Because even in another interview, she was just like, I really didn't want certain parts of that song on there. But Ari was just like, nah, it's got to stay. Yeah. And I'm glad. Yeah. I'm glad it did,
Yeah, that's one of the most disrespectful songs so far in 2020, but I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Because it wasn't, my thing of it, why I love it so much is that it was the fact that it didn't have to be vulgar.
Yeah.
It wasn't vulgar. Like, you really have to think about what they are saying in order for you to truly understand what they're singing about.
Because my first listen, I'm like, I was just listening to it. I just heard it, right? So when I played it again in the car, I'm like, oh, y'all nasty. Y'all on here.
Yes.
And I'm still catching pieces. Like, to this day, I'm still catching pieces. Like,
and I like the balance of their tone and their voices because they're not, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
So you can appreciate that more. I don't have two singers on here that sound exactly the same on it. So it gives me an opportunity to know, oh, that's Ari part. And she gives me, I don't know if I said this before, but I kind of get like a modern day Erykah Badu type of tone in her voice. And I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm the one that put that in your ear.
That was you?
I put that bug in your ear.
Then I really truly believe that. And I love it. Like, it's not to say that she's trying to bite Erykah Badu. It's just that it's that roughness, that raspiness of your voice and using that as your instrument that I love. So yeah, I definitely love that song. But my favorite, even though don't come for me, damn it, don't come for me. It's the one with Anderson .Paak.
Oh,
that's my favorite one.
If I can change my mind, so I see that you've changed your mind.
No, what I said is that I like Anderson .Paak. I said that certain songs, like when we had Traffic Light Special a couple weeks ago, and we went over the Bruno Mars in his song. And no, that's not the Anderson .Paak I want to hear. I want to hear that one. Because he was hollering too.
Yeah.
He definitely was hollering on that song.
Yeah.
And then the way his vocals was set up, because even if you just look at the beat of it, the beat is pretty simple.
It is.
But it's a vibe.
It is.
It's a smooth vibe. And then, you got Jazmine coming in with the baritone voice. And is she being quiet about it, and then her second verse comes in. Then she talking her shit. She got to bring up the octaves on the vocals, and then you got Anderson .Paak coming in with his shit. Is like collectively the dynamic range of the song. Even though the beat is simple, but you still gave me dynamic range. And then Jazmine did the one thing that.
But in the beginning,
what with the slow fade in?
No. It's like she is like her vocals are in the beginning of the song.
Now I gotta hear it. You about to point something out to me? I'm about to be shocked.
I'm telling you, it's real sneaky like. It's real sneaky like.
Yeah, now you gotta point it out.
You gotta listen because it's real quick.
Not wrong song, goof.
That's my song.
He live with his mama.
You gonna miss it. Okay.
Look at you trying to put me on to something.
Yes.
Look at, I'm proud. You opening them ears.
I'm telling you. Like, when I heard that, I'm like, man, see, those are the pieces of songs that, you know, why we started Perception Vibes, this is another reason. Mm-hmm. Like, picking out these small details that may have been missed, because that is, like, it's layers to music. It's layers to music. Like, it's not just a beat, some vocals, and you're done. Like, and I'm not a beat maker, but learning from you and your process, and even with you training my ear, you know what I'm saying, to be like, no, but did you hear this? So it's just like, I love that challenge of music to say, like, every time I go and listen to a song, what new am I going to experience? So,
because even though it sounds simple, you still have to even consider like little nuances, you know, little riffs here and there, because sometimes it might be in there every 4 bars, sometimes it might be there every 8 bars, sometimes it might only be in there once every 16 bars, but you have to be able to pick up on that, especially as an engineer. You have to be able to hear every little piece. I don't care if it's just a boop. If it's in there, you got to know where it is. Is it in the left ear? Is it the right ear? Did you want to change it? Whatever. So even the simplest beats sometimes it's not really that simple. It's just all in, what are you trying? What's the ultimate goal? And then if the beat is simple, then the vocals need to be able to be a certain type of way. That's why I really enjoy that song, because with the vocals, there's so much going on, and you're not really paying attention to it. You will miss it.
yeah.
So,
Falling.
that is my favorite part. That is my favorite part.
Yeah.
That is definitely my favorite part.
Yeah, so price tags. Woo. Price tags.
Yeah, I think price tags is my very first favorite. And then Put It Down.
Mine, yeah.
I like Put It Down because I like Key Wayne, the producer of that beat. I definitely like his work and what he's done with Big Sean and Janae and stuff like that. So I'm always listening to his stuff because me being the producer that I am, if you really listen to that, Put It Down, and you line it up with body language, you kind of can feel the same vibe, but it's different.
Okay.
I challenge you to see if you can hear what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Put It Down and Body Language with Big Sean and Janae.
Okay.
You can tell if you really pay attention. So that I like Key Wayne, even with Bodies, but Bodies didn't even have like a real percussion section in that. No. But it still is still a vibe.
But it fit the purpose of what it was. It was an intro song.
Exactly.
So it's just like, it was a great leader into the whole film.
Right. I honestly feel like if you've been watching Perception Vibes since the very beginning, right? Jazmine Sullivan's whole thing is pretty much everything that we've been talking about thus far, as far as how we want music to sound. because we got the intros, we got the interludes. The interludes were not at the end of the song. They were separate. So if I choose not to listen to them, then you don't have to listen to them. And then the starting the album off very strong, and then you slowly progressing it down to them slow joints, because I enjoy the first half of it, but you know me, I don't really care for the ballads. So I don't really listen to the second half of it. But I will listen to it because they are good songs.
Okay. As long as you said that.
They're good songs. Okay. They're definitely good songs. And definitely when you break down the lyrics of them, they are good songs. So no, initially, if I'm in the mood to listen to it and I'm doing certain things, or even if I'm in the car, I'm only really listening to the first half. But like last night, I listened to the whole thing. I listened to the slow ones too. And then listening to the skits that go along with those songs make you want to even listen to it more. Because then now when you listen to the interlude, you're trying to see how that interlude correlates with that song.
Yeah. And even if you take the most powerful skit on the project, which is Antoinette's Tale.
Is that the one where she cheated on the girlfriend?
No.
Or is that the one with all the old people in the background?
No, copy. Hold on 1 second. We always have to fact check. There's a lot of tales to tell.
No, Antoinette's Tale is talking about how they sick of men trying to make women feel bad about their sexuality.
I'm looking for the one where the girl was talking about, it's empowering for her.
Oh, that one.
Might be. Yeah, she was saying on one side,
play it.
I don't remember which one it was.
It's only like 4 skits on there. You acting like we can't cut it out. No, that's not it. That's not it.
This girl, when I was 20 years old.
Or women think.
Nope. If it ended up being exactly what I said.
The thing is, niggas cannot handle.
No, it's not that one.
That one. Amanda's Tale.
Now, what you mean?
I would say that that's powerful because it's just like how many women are feeling this way, that they feel like I have to utilize my body in order for you to give me the time of the day. But also in a sense that like, I mean, of course you like sex, but like that's the only reason you're here. That's the only thing that I have one up for you.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you're going to sleep with me in the dark, but chase the given
right
in the daytime.
But it also, well, I guess from my experience, mine was more so from like a low self-esteem type of thing. So it's like, I'm just going to use it for what I want anyway. So give me what I want and be gone and do what you do. Mm-hmm. But then you have to take responsibility in yourself and say, okay, well, how much more of this am I going to put up with? Mm-hmm. And then I also feel that now we are at a stage where women are looking at it and saying like, no, I'm tired of this. It doesn't get you anywhere but hurt.
Yeah.
It doesn't. So the fact that this album is, or this EP, what it is is really making women start to have these conversations. And I think that's a good thing. I feel like this is a part of music that we want and need more of, for us to have these types of conversations, because it's more to it than just what's going on in the Black community type of thing. There's a definitely a big gender problem as well. It's not just black or white race. It's sexuality, gender, all of that. It's everybody has to be willing to have these uncomfortable conversations about it. And if music is what's going to get us there, then let it be. Something got to give.
Yeah.
Something got to give.
Because you can play a song easier than you can give a speech.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know how many men are out here in the world that get in a car after getting into an argument with their woman and then put on them damn songs and oh my God. I got a story, but I'm not even going to go there because that was hilarious. Like, you put on a whole song about how you pissed off about a situation and just want to drive and turn and look at you like you crazy. Like, really? This what we doing? Instead of you opening your mouth and communicating what the hell the problem is, you want to put on this song, or you want to send, or how about back when they used to send all these voicemails and all these messages, listen to this song. I was thinking about you when I heard this song. No, open your damn mouth and say what the problem is.
Now, like, on that tip, it's like, because for me, I'm not the most vocal when it comes to communication, and I'm able to be honest about that because I'm just not, like, when it comes to having conversations, I always want to make sure that my words are right, but my music has always been my voice. But I didn't do it in the corny way to where it's just like, it was never in the corny way to where it was just like, let me send you this song because I'm, I didn't send the Keisha Cole song when I was brokenhearted. You know what I'm saying? It was never on that tip. It was just like, if I play a song, you're either gonna have to make sure, like, you just gotta put two and two together.
I think it's cool when you have a person that don't know how to communicate, but at the same time, after you send me that damn song, we need to talk. We should talk about what it is. Okay, because I can understand what you're saying, but I would also like to have the
because they said it for they said it for me. They laid it out for me, so now we can talk. That's the hard part. With music, they kind of said the big chunk. Right. So let me at least give you this much and then we can kind of elaborate on it. I don't know. I wasn't corny though. I definitely wasn't corny though.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so I don't want it to seem like we're saying that Jazmine receiving her attention that she's getting is not deserved, because it's more than deserved.
It's well overdue.
I'm glad that she's getting it. I'm proud that she's getting it. And it's just like, she should have been getting it. Right? She should have already had these props. And I don't want to be that person to say that y'all were looking at her because of her weight. Was that a part of it? Because, like, when she was busting windows out the car, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like when it comes down to the music industry part of it, in the way that our society is set up, yes. It's sad, but yes. But it still was like, y'all still wasn't even satisfied, because when she started showing the full body, you still had an attitude. Oh, why she lose all? What do you want? Do you want her to be big, or do you want her to be so small? What do you want? There is no medium. It's either you you like what you see or you don't. And at the end of the day, it's them damn vocals that I want to hear. I don't give a damn about how she look. Whatever is going to make her happy, and that should just go out for anybody. Even with Lizzo, if she wants to be the way that she wants to be, if she decides she wants to lose a bunch of weight, fine, go do it. Let them be great. That has nothing to do with me. That's your business. All I'm care about is, are you giving me quality music that I can enjoy?
Yeah.
The rest of that shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. I want good music. My thing is that I heard some people saying that she switched up her sound. You wasn't a true Jazmine Sullivan fan then if you think she switched up her sound. My only question now is what's next? I don't need you to come out with a whole album this year. If you choose not to come out with an album this year, this was enough for me to get me through my Jazmine fix, because all this is going to do is get added to the rotation of Jazmine Sullivan when I'm ready to listen to her.
Right.
So I'm cool with that. But my question is what is it that you want to, do you want to follow up from this, or are you going into a whole nother vibe? I, as a producer engineer, feel that maybe continue to work with the producers that did this album, but you don't have to give me the sound of this album. That's what I'm looking for. Like, can you continue to keep working with Kodak, Key Wayne, Bongo, by the way, like those producers that you work with on this album? That's what I want.
From a marketing standpoint, I would love to continue to dive into your process. Give me more of that, because like, even listening to those interviews that she's given recently, just based on this project alone, and like her time off after reality show, like those provided just another way of looking at her as an artist and at her music, you know, and like it gives you a new perception. And I love that. So I want to continue to see more of that. Like I want Jazmine to continue to speak.
I want her and Issa Rae to really do that visual concept that they were talking about. Don't play with it, do it, please.
Yeah.
Please. That will be so fire.
And man, like, Issa Rae is gonna kill it.
I want that, because it doesn't look like we're going to be let up off of this bull anytime soon. So the videos, I do like where the videos are going now. We're getting back to the conceptual videos. Yes, I'm loving them. Even those who I don't really rock with, if I see that you've given me some type of video where I can enjoy it, like how we did back in the day, where the song matched the video, I'm cool with that. So if you gave us a whole visual of this whole Heaux Tales, and even at the end of each song, you gave us a clip of what a situation might be for the interludes.
Yeah.
I'm all for that.
Yeah.
I will buy that.
Yeah.
I will buy that.
Yeah, because it is a film. Like, this album, this piece of work is a film. Like, listen to it. Really listen to it. Really listen to it. Like, as a whole. You have to listen to it as a whole. Take off your judgmental concepts that you have. Take off, put your feelings in the bag, and listen to the words. Listen to the words, because if you had something to say, wouldn't you want to be heard? So why aren't the women that these stories are about able to be heard in that manner? Why do you have to get your panties in the bunch and be like, nah, I don't like the way she did that. She switched up her sound. She did this, and I don't like the direction she going. Who's to say that she's going to stay here? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think she said that she already, like, this is not even the way that she's going for the album. This is just something that she wanted to get off her chest, which is fine. There should be nothing wrong with that. This will be, if y'all really think that she switched up her sound, let it be, oh, I wanted to get this shit off my chest. I got it off. Okay, now I'm going to go back over here. And then I also seen something that Raheem Devon had said, and he said that you don't necessarily have to be in love to write a love song. So you don't necessarily have to be in any state of mind to be able to be creative, to come across and give people what they want, or yourself as an artist what you want.
Go listen to, and this is for, who's listening, is like, go listen to the interviews. I'm telling you. She gives you the story behind this story. Even taking how she wrote Lost Ones, the process of her songwriting, Lost Ones. Like, I love that song just off of that piece when she talked about how she comes up with it, and how her husband helped her write half of these songs that you men mad about. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on.
Definitely. That's why I can say that I can listen to the second half of the album and not really be upset like, oh my, I don't want to hear this song. Like, no, I appreciate the song for what it is.
Yeah. And it's like, we can go back to reality show, Mascara.
Yep. Because look, like, okay, so when did Mascara come out? Mascara came out.
That had to be 16.
Like 20. Yeah, I was about to say 2016.
Yeah.
So you think that was like
15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 6 years ago is when she wrote Mascara. When we were kids, makeup wasn't the way that it is now. And I feel like even 6 years ago, makeup wasn't what it is now. And now, everybody got to have beat face. Everybody got to have a beat face. They not coming out unless they got all of that. Now, I guess because I grew up in the 90s, that I feel like some of that shit is too much, especially if you're not going nowhere. I always thought that getting your face beat was,
you getting ready to go to something extravagant real quick.
Yeah,
you're gonna go out.
Yeah, you going out, or you got an event to go to or something like that. Not you getting your face beat just to sit in the damn house to take selfies all day and put them up on Instagram. Like, that wasn't. I don't really. So for that to come out 6 years ago and to see where it is now, that song has matured over these 6 years. But y'all don't want to give her respect. That's crazy. What else was on reality TV?
You can even
Silver
take,
Lining.
Yeah.
Silver Lining.
My favorite song on there was Veins.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that took you. Veins took you a lot of places. It took you a lot of places. Let me pop that on real quick.
The hug he gave me.
Yes. Yes.
The hug he gave me. If you did not listen to reality TV or reality show, if you did not listen to reality show, if you didn't listen to reality show, you cannot say.
You need a reality check.
You cannot say you're a Jazmine Sullivan fan and not know reality, that album front to back, because I don't care what kind of beat it is. All of it, every last one of them.
Don't tell me I listen to Jazmine Sullivan and then you hit me with lions, tigers, and bears.
If you can't tell me about Masterpiece.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is your favorite track. You hit me to Masterpiece because I wasn't going to listen to Masterpiece.
You know what? And what with Masterpiece, what really caught my attention was the live performance of it. She had did, I want to say, if it was Black Girl Magic or it was a Mother's Day special. It was one of those two that I seen her perform that. And I'm like, oh, I didn't really give that song a chance.
Yeah.
And then I went back to it and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got it. With the choir in there.
Yeah.
Talking about Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
And all of that, like that's a good, and Hood Love.
Yeah.
When you break down, I feel like that's where the men get mad because she broke it all the way down on Hood Love. Like all of y'all moving down to Atlanta.
Not Hood Love.
That was Hood Love.
You on reality show.
That Hood Love. That good love. That was.
She said Atlanta?
Yes.
I thought that was on the new
Put your password in. I got a 45 in my Louis bag. No. Wait. Brand new. It was brand new. Cut all of that shit.
That's why I'm like, hold on. That's why I'm like, hold on.
No, it was brand new. Yeah, it was brand new.
Yeah.
She was telling on y'all. That's why y'all was mad.
Yeah.
She was telling on y'all.
Yeah.
And I gotta look good while I'm repping him.
Yeah.
Like she been doing this. You gotta listen. You gotta listen.
The topic of 2021 has to continue to be
What?
give Jazmine her goddamn flowers. Period.
Pooh. I ain't gonna do the other thing because
Yeah.
my child will have a fit.
Yeah, and I would too, honestly. but no, like, what? Okay, so what are you looking forward to in this new season of Perception Vibes? We're 2 seasons in, and continue.
Get it together.
We're gonna continue to grow, our platform, and it's like, what are you looking forward to in this season alone?
Growth. Just continuing to grow. And probably getting more interactive with the people who really enjoy Perception Vibes so far.
Yeah, so let's talk about Traffic Light Special.
Okay.
And what it is, it's like Traffic Light Special is our version of music reviews, right?
Right.
So on Fridays, new music is released, but we don't always need to do like New Music Fridays. But
because there's not enough new music really that's coming out, so it's gonna get a little redundant after a while. So,
but what I love about it, from just a couple Fridays that we've done so far, is that it's allowed us to have people that have been tuning into Perception Vibes to send us new music, new artists that maybe we haven't heard, but they like, no, you should listen to them and give it a review. So it's like Traffic Light Special is where, you get a red light. It's like, nah, that ain't it. You get a yield and it's like, we give you a pass, but it's like,
if it come on a playlist, we'll let it play.
yeah, facts. And then you get that green light, which Shake is real tough on the green light. So
Wasn't you just we had 2 red lights?
that's a fact.
Okay, so I can't be too hard. We're in agreement of the red lately.
Right. So on Fridays, catch up Perception Vibes Traffic Light Special on Fridays. Instagram Live at 2 p.m. Me and Shake will be going live from Perception Vibes Instagram page. And now that our new season is getting ready to come out, new episodes on Thursday. And if you like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, comment below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
And subscribe to the YouTube channel. You already know what's going on. You already know the vibes. The vibe is to only be perceived by the music. But that's going to be today's episode, you know? Yeah. Follow me on Instagram. Cool Breez _Cool Breez. No E on my name because I'm cool like that.
And you can follow me at Shake House MG.
And go ahead and follow Perception Vibes.
Yeah, Perception Vibes. You gotta spell it out because you changed it.
Yeah, I changed it.
You changed
Perception Vibes Pod. Perception Vibes Pod. And if you cannot see us right now, you can definitely catch the description. Links will be in the description. Make sure you follow 404 Creators, who is producing our podcast this season.
Yes, thank you.
What a wonderful collab. It is.
Yes.
And this has been a great episode. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
I'll see y'all next week.
Crazy.